everyone, I welcome you all to Focus of the Day session of Analyst IAS. In this particular session, we will discuss about the topic Guidelines for Uplinking and Downlinking of Television Channels in India 2022. We will have this particular discussion in the following series. First, why it is in news, followed by key features of the guidelines, followed by prelims practice question, followed by mains practice question. But before we start our discussion, I want you all to be informed about various courses of Analyst IAS which are very important for you to crack UPSC in your next attempt. The first one is Polity class, which will start from 21st of November, and the second one is Ethics class, which will start from 5th of December. And those who are looking for Public Administration optional, so this course is for you, which will start for Mains 2023. So you can inquire about any of the following on the given number, and you can also visit our official address, that is in Old Rajendra Nagar Market. So now let's move on to our topic of discussion and see why it is in news. The Union Cabinet recently approved the guidelines for uplinking and downlinking of television channels in India 2022, which replaces those that have been operational since 2011. And the recent changes were taken due to the technological advancement over the years, and the guidelines were first introduced by the Indian government in 2005. Now we will discuss about the various key features of this particular guideline. The first key feature is daily broadcast of content with social relevance or national importance. The new guidelines require all stations holding permission to broadcast to feature content focusing on issues having social relevance or national importance for at least half an hour. And this provision is not applicable for foreign channels and channels where it is not visible, like sports channel. And the half an hour content will not be provided by the government. The TV channel are given the freedom to create and broadcast their own content. The topics of the content should be based on either of the 8 listed themes, that is education and spread of literacy, agriculture and rural development, health and family welfare, welfare of the weaker section of the society, science and technology, women welfare, protection of the women and cultural heritage, and national integration. This new provision was introduced since airways or frequencies are public property and must be used for the best interest in the society. The next feature is easing of the permits. The new guidelines seek to ease the issuance of the permission to companies and limited liability partnership firms for uplinking or downlinking of the TV channels and associated activities. The new guidelines removed the need for permission for live telecast of the event. Only prior registration of the event is required for live telecast. And the prior permission are not required for changing the language or conversion of the mode of transmission from standard definition to high definition or vice versa. Such changes can be made after prior intimation. The company or the LLP, that is limited liability partnership, with only 2 director or partner can change the director or partner in case of emergencies and get security clearance after the appointment. A company or LLP need not get a separate permit for using news gathering equipment like optic fiber, backpack, mobile, etc. However, permission is required for the digital satellite news gathering, that is also abbreviated as DSNG technology. And the permission for a news agency will be given for a 5-year of period and increase from the current 1 year. And the guidelines have broadened the possibility of permitting the transfer of TV channel or teleport to a company or LLP under the Companies Act and Limited Liability Act. The next feature is uplinking with the foreign channel. The LLPs or companies are permitted to uplink foreign channels from the Indian teleports. This could make India a teleport hub for other countries. and this will also allow TV channels from the neighboring countries of Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal to uplink from India. Currently, these countries' preferred uplinking hub is Singapore, and currently only 30 out of 897 registered channels are uplinked from India. Now, discussing about the other provision, it is mandatory for all the TV channel uplinking frequency band other than C band to encrypt their signal, and the penalty clauses have been rationalized and graded penalties have been proposed for the different type of contravention. The guidelines also provide a provision for the security deposit to ensure the due payment. So these were about the key features of the guidelines. Now we will move on toward our prelims practice question, which says, when was the Digital India program started? Your options are A. 2013, B. 2014, C. 2015 and D. 2016. You have to pick up the correct statement and write it in comment box. I will answer this particular question in my next video. Now we will discuss yesterday's question, which says, which among the following is the correct order of states or union territories with respect to the density of population according to 2011 census? So the correct answer for this particular question is answer A, that is Delhi, followed by Daman and Diu, followed by Jharkhand and followed by Maharashtra. Now we will move on toward our mains practice question, which says, has digital illiteracy, particularly in rural areas, coupled with lack of information and communication technology accessibility, hindered the socio-economic development? Examine with justification. You have to answer this particular question in 250 words. Write your answer and send it to us on our WhatsApp number to get it reviewed. So this is all for today. Stay tuned with Analyst IAS to get further update. Thank you.